Ah, it's too high. Afternoon, gamers. Hello. Right. It's too dark in here. I closed my curtains far too much. Hang on. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, okay, right. I'm just gonna go, open the curtains a little bit, just because I closed them far too much. You mean? Okay. I return. Now, I have a pounding headache today for some unknown reason. I don't know where it's come from, because I felt fine yesterday. But, for whatever reason, I have a just an awful headache today. There are also no painkillers in my house at the moment. But, when I'm sat down, it's not so bad, but moving around, it's not great. It's not great. But either way, we're writing a character today. We are writing Maia here. God, fucking train of thought, Jesus Christ. Oh. It's too loud. Let's turn it down a little bit. There we go. Okay, Just gonna remove that 'cause it's in the way. It's clutter. Something I might also do. Hang on, where do... Yeah, the alerts appear in the middle now. I might as well grab the ad and put it, like, up here. That makes more sense, right? I gotta try and, like, center it properly, though. Doesn't look all that great, but whatever. Does mean we can do this now, though. We can empower them a little more, make it more terrible, more horrific. Either way, okay, right. My head really hurts at the moment, so I'm gonna try and get as much as I can done. So, the best place to start is usually with either history or the introduction. The introduction is just kind of simple to write, it's not particularly difficult, and the history section can inform basically everything else. And I think I'm going to start with history. That's my plan, anyhow. Born the heir. Born in the city of, what's it called? Salis? I think it's called Salis. I have my own, like, because you know, well, not everybody is explicitly aware of this, I would assume, but D&D, every edition, or not every edition, but a lot of the editions have their own individual sort of universe model, so to speak, of where all the planes are and what they mean. And 5th edition has the Great Wheel. And I'm not really a fan of the wheel, because a lot of the outer planes are really stupid, and the way the Feywild and the Shadowfell work, I'm really not a fan of. I don't like the fact that they're like weird mirrors of the real world. Like from a logistical standpoint, it doesn't make any fucking sense. It's like if there's a castle on the material plane, there'll be a similar castle in the Feywild and the Shadowfell. It's like that's not how fucking castles work. If what is the likelihood of 3 separate rulers on 3 different, planets, basically, building castles in the exact same geographic location, and then them all happening to be, like, weird inverse mirrors of each other? It's like, no, it's fucking stupid. It really bothers me. My kind of attitude towards, like, world building and stuff is if I have to sit and think about how something works and whether it makes sense, then it doesn't make sense, or then it's bad because my immersion has been ruined. Like, world building to me should just, go in and I go, okay, and then carry on. Or, maybe I have a reaction to it beyond just okay. Maybe I think it's cool. Maybe even I think it's kind of dumb. But I would argue the worst kind of world building is the world building I sit. Is where I sit and go, how does that work? Even then, it seems kind of contrived then to me. I'm I'm not a fan of it at all. But yeah, I have my own called the Great Cube, where it's basically just a square. And I cut out a bunch of the pointless outer planes, and I combined like the Feywild with the Beastlands, Arborea, and Isgard. I combined the 3 and just made them an outer plane. I did the same with Shadowfell and the Shadowfell and Hades, because Hades sucks and there's nothing interesting there, whereas Shadowfell is interesting and has interesting things. It's just not anything particularly special. I don't know. The mirror thing opens up more questions that annoy me than it does provide me any kind of like enjoyment. I'm not a fan at all. But I've named all the elemental planes as well. I'd say it's there's a city on the elemental plane of water called Salus, which is where Maia is from. Born to the Halcyon dynasty. Yeah, it definitely has value, but I'm just not really a fan of it at all. Oh yeah, it's fantastic. That's anything. Thanks for stopping by. So I'm very, 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 very happy with how AJ's rendition of Maia came out. It looks good. I'll say, assuming she's available, we'll have to see if we can get her in for old Dritz too, if we can, because train of thought, pound and headache today. the stuff she did for. Yeah, I was saying. Depending on her availability, there could be plenty of things she could get stuck in on. She works fast. Remember, she did some pieces for me for Van Richten's actually up. No, fuck's sake. There, and yeah, she put those out in a couple of weeks, I think. It's good. Whoa. The ruling class in Britain. Oh. I'm just trying to. Oh. The ruling class of the great underwater city of Salis. Yeah, say I was. I think the one of the Oath of Silence was one I strongly recommended. Her armor filigrees, because we found something for currently unnamed face tank fire, which worked quite well. But if we can get some fancy armor filigree, she's ridiculously good at that. Like, hang on, let me like. I have it here somewhere. I'm gonna find it. I think I've shown it to you before, but I'm gonna find it anyway because I think it looks ridiculously good. Where is it? Handbook 1. Art. Yeah, I've definitely shown this on stream before, 100%. But it looks pretty fucking sick. So this is from several years ago as well. This is from the better part of like nearly 2 years ago now. It looks ridiculously good though. Like, none of this was in the reference either. Like, I literally just said scary lady in armor. I'm not even sure if I said scary lady, I just said scary armor person do blood magic things. And I think I gave the reference of like the official Bloodhunter art, which looks nothing like this. I'd have to go find the references, and honestly I don't remember where they would be, even if I remember what I wrote on them. But yeah, it looks fucking sick as hell. But yeah, I'm gonna. Okay. Born to the Halcyon dynasty, a powerful member of the Council of Pearls, or powerful members of the Council of Pearls, the ruling. Or of the ruling class in the great underwater city of Salis. City of Salis, the greatest city on the elemental plane of water. So basically Maia's thing is she is from a considerable amount of money. She is very powerful, both like, you know, politically and literally. And she is like on the run basically from Old Hydra, the elemental prince of water. Well, she's the elemental prince of water. Prince is cool when used gender neutral. I kind of like it, you know. It has a very specific like vibe to it. I can't really place what it is, but the princes of, you know, place, and it's, you know, none of them are related. It's just a title. They might as well just be dukes and duchesses or counts and countesses, but no, they're just all princes, and I think that's really fucking cool. They're not helmed. Maia's family. Oh no, just the Halcyon family. The leading senate of Salus. Let me search up the word. Hang on. Define synod. That's a clergy. How does it work? Oh. My house. I feel like this history section can actually be really short, sweet. I wrote one yesterday for one of the characters in the book, and it was literally like 2 pages. It was like longer than Therodol's by several paragraphs, and it was like, oh fuck. I don't think it's, you know, the end of the world. Some of them are much longer than all the others, but some of them definitely do need a trim. That's for sure. Let me go look up exactly what her name is. Easily my least favorite thing about most of the elemental princess. Oh no, she is the princess of evil water, which is boring. Like, just call her the elemental prince of water. She is also referred to as the Well of Endless Anguish, which I will contend is much cooler. My problem with all of the elemental princes, I say all of the elemental princes, 2 out of the 4 elemental princes, is that Hydra and Imix are just like, okay, so what if we take the element and then just make a blob with eyes, and then that's the prince, that's it, right? That's what, like, let me fucking show you Hydra. She looks like an idiot. Like, hang on. She looks like a right fucking twat, she does. Oh, fine, just give me a fucking link. Look at her. She looks like a right twat. Look at her. She looks like an idiot. Oh, there's this guy here, he's not having a good time. I'm fucking absorbed by her ocean vagina, I guess. It's just... It just looks lazy. It looks really fucking lazy is the problem. It's like, did you put any effort into designing this character? No, you didn't. The way she looks in 4th edition, at least, you know, there was, whilst it looks goofy as fuck, at least there was some thought that went into it, right? You know, someone put effort into this. You know, like, she is just a stupid fucking blob. But at least she's more than literally just, oh, the brush tool, done. Like, she looks much worse in 3rd edition, and in 1st... Okay, it feels like I'm punching down a little bit here, because it is 1st edition, but can we just appreciate that? Someone signed their name on that. That's just a wave, my guy. My dude. Does she have eyes? Legs? Anything? Or is that just a wave? Because I think that's just a wave. Yes. It's so fucking stupid. Imix is just as bad. Like Ogremok being a big, stupid rock guy is perfect. It makes total fucking sense. It really does. Like, it makes complete sense. Like, totally makes sense. Like, hang on. Okay, first edition Ogremok is, it's like, here's Ogremok in 4th edition. And look at that. Like, I know 4th edition art is doing it justice by being super sick and super stylized. I love the way 4th edition's art looks. Look at this guy. Like, yeah, he's just a big dumb rock guy, but he looks fucking awesome. And then, just to show that the design worked, here's, you know, not quite a cool, not such a cool action shot, but here's Ogremok in 5th edition, right? You know, he's not quite as exciting, but it's still the same guy. Like, they put some more rocks on his head. His mouth is still the same. He's a bit smaller, actually, because there's this dude, he's smushing down here, and then here's him here, but maybe it's like a situational thing. Maybe sometimes he's bigger, sometimes he's not. Like, he's the same, because he works. Like, he is a big dumb rock guy, and that makes perfect sense. However, I would like to draw your attention to this Darumadal-looking motherfucker here. This is 1st edition Ogremok. He made no appearances in 2nd or 3rd edition, or if he did, he didn't have any art. And honestly, I kinda love him. He looks like such a little idiot. He looks like a ghost. Now, Yancy Bin used to be like he's straight up like, this is 1st edition Yancy Bin, because we're gonna work backwards or forwards, the other way around this one. He's just a fucking cloud. He's just a cloud. He looks like an idiot. There's no discernible features, no nothing. Here he is in 3rd edition, where he's kind of like, it's better than Ogremok and Ibex. He's, you know, it's like, there's a mouth, there's a nose, there's eyes. He kind of looks like his eyes are lens flares. He's like a deep fried meme from like 2017, which I kind of love, but he looks really stupid. But then you get to 4th edition, and he suddenly looks like this. And holy shit, look at him. It does, yeah. Like, look at this fucking guy. He looks so cool. And then, lo and behold, the 4th edition design stuck because it was great. And here he is in 5th edition. They gave him a little bit more hair this time. He didn't have quite such a receding hairline. And it's a bit more billowy, but otherwise he's the same. Does he still have the goatee? Yeah, even his beard is the same, and his clothes aren't that different either. He's still got lots of tassels, looks like a Mistborn character. Like, Yancy Bin is pretty objectively the coolest of all the elemental princes, just because, you know, someone put more than 10 microseconds of thought into his character design. And then Ogremok is like, middle of the road, he's like, oh yeah, he's cool. It's not, you know, strong thumbs up. And then there's, I haven't shown you guys iMix yet, actually. He looks terrible, but you've just been having to take my word for it thus far. So let me go show you iMix. Now, surprisingly, iMix is actually the best of all of them in 1st edition, because he doesn't look like quite such an idiot. He doesn't look like an idiot, but he still looks like a guy. It's still stupid, but like, you know, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Now, 2nd edition, he's the only one I think that has 2nd edition art. He looks kind of cool. It looks kind of stupid, I would argue, but like, it's kind of neat. You know, he has a discernible like shape. Now, this I think is the best rendition of iMix from 3rd edition. I don't think it's particularly interesting. I don't think it's particularly imaginative, but it's definitely the best that I've ever seen of iMix. He's a guy. He's got sort of like a skull head. He's kind of like a tornado of fire. He's got legs. He's got arms, and he's like, you know, like, he's a guy. Here he is in 4th edition, where you could tell me this was from World of Warcraft, and like, generally speaking, the he who 4th edition is just World of Warcraft argument is like kind of cringe, but that is Ragnaros. I know barely anything about World of Warcraft, and I can tell you right fucking now that is Ragnaros. Like, let me go find Ragnaros. Like, Ragnaros has taken his fucking armor off, and that's Ragnaros. And where is he? This exact fucking guy. He took his armor off and turned whatever the fuck his sword is called, or his mace is called, into a sword. Like, same expression, same. They're the exact fucking same. And then we reach the lowest common denominator, 5th edition, where he looks like this. And my god, I hate him. I hate him so much. He's worse than All Hydra. Look at him, look at his face. He's just a fucking noodle. He's just a noodle. He looks like a fucking moron. I hate him. Oh god, it really annoys me, it really does. But, you know, it's, you know, 2 out of 3 of the elemental princes are actually cool, but the other 2 are just horrendously stupid. And I've recontextualized them within the context of my own universe. For instance, All Hydra manipulates the Council of Pearls from the Shadows, like that's what she does. Yancy Bin actively rules the elemental plane of air. He's the only one that actively rules the elemental plane of air. Ogrimmok has been imprisoned beneath his own city and is having his body mined for infinite emeralds. Press F for him, I guess. And then Imix is waging eternal war against the city of Brass and the Ifriti that live there. Or is it just Ifriti or is it Ifrit? I think D&D spells it Ifriti, but I think the way you're actually supposed to pronounce it is Ifrit. Just like Genie is supposed to be Jin. A lot of like Central Asian, like the way we italicize like a lot of like Central Asian words, or no, italicize, anglicize even, is by putting random letters you're not supposed to pronounce in them for seemingly no reason. Like, all of the Hindu gods end in A. You're not supposed to pronounce the A. Who the fuck put the A there? Why did we do that? Like, I'm pretty sure universally you aren't supposed to pronounce the last A, but they just put them there. It's like, it's, you know. Right, I'm gonna stop complaining about anglicized words, whatever. And the elemental princes are actually alright. Began to fall to the sway. Fall under the sway of the elemental prince or Hydra. I was about to put her salty influence. Hydra's a gamer. She's evil because she's real salty. That's just the way it be, you know. Oh. Oh, I had like a hair caught in my chair. My poisonous ideals. Father. What is Maia's father's name? Let's come up with something. Imbram. Her father, Imbram. Halcyon. Her father, Imbram. presented a terrible threat. I figured it would make sense if All Hydra is like, All Hydra's like, oh, the Ganassi fucking suck because they're not true elementals. They're not immortal. They're just like fucking, they're humans with the you know water Ganassi are just moist humans. They're not real elementals. Get rid of them. They suck, or something. I don't know. Fate. No, the fate of the. That's just. I don't know. I'll just put the people of Salus. No. Which was found by they took Maia in. And taught her the languages of the common folk. They took Maia in and taught her the languages of the common folk. Intrigued by the stories that the islanders had told her. Hmm. Yeah, someone's messaging me. Da, 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 da. I'll sort that out later on. Let's get a message. Back again tomorrow. Need to sort out some stuff after the fact, but doesn't matter right now. I can do it later. Hmm. Hmm. Also, us keeping our identity under wraps. By all Hydra's vice grip. some leaders here too. Yeah, I think that works. It's simple, but I like it. It's short and simple, but it definitely works. I'm a fan. Right. Wandering nomad. The elemental prince of Hydra. Surname, history to any but her closest allies. Maia is a young water genasi woman. With light turquoise colored skin, bright sea blue. Is that sea blue? I'm not sure. Hang on. Sea blue. Yes, it is. That is exactly the color. Hello. So I'm doing some character writing at the moment. Welcome in. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. So I'm making a decent dent in this writing at the moment, going for about 50 minutes and done the hard bit already, after faffing around talking about the elemental princes and how stupid they are, or some of them are anyway. Long dark blue. Lighten to a bluer hue. Oh, did I miss a T? No, I just did an S instead of a T. There we go. Transitioning into a white seafoam-like substance. She dresses in long silks, dark blue, white, silver, and green. I'll just do dark blue, silver, and green. It's probably the tall boots and a coral rod longbow. That's a fun visual. Yeah, like a corally longbow. That's cool. Okay. Aloof persona, boisterous, hot-headed. She enjoys. She's always making her decisions carefully. And picking her words. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. That's sort of like a factor of her character as well, that she's very specifically like pretending to be a very different kind of person. Right. We've made a good dent. I think we're about... Yeah, I think we're about halfway done, words-wise. Everything else sort of adds up to being about the length of all of this. Because the history is the hardest part to write, like, without question. This bit is not hard to write, it's quite a lot of words, usually. Since she left the island. Oh. Hmm. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, why not? Let's go with that. That's cool. Okay. God, my head hurts so much. Ugh. I'm in your campaign. As a traveler. As a traveling adventurer and hero, Maia can serve special ally for line characters. She can also line characters. Where is... Maia's... the adventure Princess of the Apocalypse. Because she's like fucking perfect for Princess of the Apocalypse, right? There's a lot of like NPCs in this book that might be like, I want to play this character in a game. Because a lot of them were PCs, or in some cases still are PCs in like my home games and stuff. Yeah, that's where a lot of the inspiration for the writing comes from, is people writing interesting characters. And yeah, so like Maia it works very, very well. Like if you were to play Princess of the Apocalypse, it's like playing a character, playing a Ganassi with a direct tie to one of the elemental princes would probably be pretty fucking sick. Right, I think I'm gonna skip over the quest prompts for now, in the same way I did with Rurik the other day, because I think writing about what has or could have happened to the Maia's family is very useful. We're making very good time as well today, I'd like to sort of say, because we are an hour in, we're nearly done. So depending on how up to it I'm feeling, I could go on and write another one. I'm not sure if I'm going to, but I will certainly consider it, because I reckon we will be done in about 20 minutes, or maybe even 15, depending on how long this takes. I don't want to use the word grievance, but it's similar to grievance. Conflict. To past conflicts. And could write about the city of Salis, maybe, as part of this extra section. That could be kind of interesting. I'm not sure. Oh, got my head. I didn't know you could set nicknames for somebody on Twitch. I didn't know that. What happens if I do this? Nothing, seemingly. Welcome in, welcome in. Just doing some writing. Oh. Sort of writing about characters at the moment. It's for a DM's Guild project I'm working on. Can't just vibing otherwise. Nope. It is? It might just be the music is too loud. So, I do have a fan on in the background, but I don't think it's picking up. I'm not sure if it is. If it is, I can turn it off, to be fair. Hang on. I've got to lean over and turn the damn thing off. Oh, okay. So I'll turn my fan off anyway, because I don't particularly need it at the moment. I'll probably turn it back on in a bit. We've had kids have gone back to school in the UK, so of course the temperature has shot up massively, even though it's kind of reasonable for the last, few weeks. But it seems to have been sort of returning to normal now. What's the weather around here for next week? Yeah, caps are like 23, that's fine. Humidity's 71% humidity on Monday. Like 19 degrees, but 71% humidity. Feels bad. No, I woke up with a pounding headache this morning. I don't know what it is either. His mother and father have escaped. Has a family been stripped of all their power and plunged into poverty? What else? 4 more. Oh, shit. Hmm. Imprisoned by all Hydra. Hmm. I think maybe leaving this at a D4 is probably a D4 table is probably the way to go. And I think what I'm gonna do I'm gonna write about Salus. Right, I need to find, because I've written about a couple cities in this book already. I need to grab a hold of, there we go. Oh, it does the, oh, okay, that's how it works. Okay, right. Ah, didn't know that. Alright. I was toying with like Twitch has nicknames, which I didn't even know was a thing, and I wasn't sure if they would show up in chat, but it does work, as it turns out. It shows up for me and doesn't show up in chat, which is especially helpful, actually. Thanks, Twitch. Having useful things. Wow. Yeah, so we've basically written the history, written this section here, like the intro stuff. We've written like traits, written using her in your campaign, and I've also written like what the fuck has happened to her family, and I'm now writing about the city. Hang on, I think I've actually written some stuff about Salus. Great city of coral, cells, and jewels. Is an underwater beauty of towering. Whilst the city has no Air bubble. To the non. Gill-less inhabitants. Provided to its gill-less inhabitants. Of coral and seashell that soar into the sun. Seashell? Yeah, seashell is one word. The city is enormous, housing over, I don't know, what's like how many people does like Waterdeep have in it? Because it needs to be like probably bigger than Waterdeep, right? It needs to be like massive. How many people does, hang on. London has a population of 9 million. Should be less than that and more than Waterdeep's like 30, like 1,300,000 or something. Housing over 3 million inhabitants. Did you write 3 million as a word, or no? You write 3. Do it like this. Oh, I fucked it up. I didn't put enough. 3 million inhabitants. All kinds of jobs. Underwater twist. Hunting, agriculture, clerical work, and banking. Hunting, agriculture, or animal husbandry, agriculture. Construction. I'll just put accounting. And accounting. Senate of elected officials, most commonly from the more respected family lineages of the city. From the elder and more respected family lineages of the city. Prince Hydra. Those are going to influence So I'm happy with this. This is cool. And then we can do one of the largest and most beautiful in the city. Hydra's crest. So I'd see the way I picture Old Hydra is more as like sort of like an Ursula kind of character, you know, like a gross like slimy squid lady or something, as opposed to being like just a stupid wave. Oh god, stretch it. Oh, my head. Oh. God, my headache is just... Oh, it feels bad. Feels real bad, I'm telling you now. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. I like that. That's really cool. It's like a rocket through like tunnels. And a city granted license, one can ride the waterways all across Salus at tens of miles per hour. So instead of, you know, people walk or in this case would swim, so non-swimmy boy races would kind of just be like walking around kind of weirdly on the ground and they'd move real slow. Swimmy boy races, like pretty much everything that lives in Salus, would move at whatever their swim speed is, which for the most part is like 30 to 50 feet, which is about as fast as a person, realistically. So basically, fuck me, train of thought. Oh my god, I swear to god. Trying to use my brain to think. It's hard. So you know, you get your waterways license, get your driver's license. So, it's probably like somewhere on the middle ground between like getting a driver's license and like paying for your subway ticket. It's probably somewhere in the middle. Like, you know, once you get your license, you can pay to go on the waterways, as opposed to once you get your license, you need to pay to have a car. Probably somewhere in the middle. I like that. That's cool. They have like a royal vault, which is kind of fun. I've just made I've kind of just made Sea London, but who fucking cares, right? It's kind of fun. You got the underground, you've got the royal vaults, you got a big old palace. What's the London Eye then? Nah, so the bivault instead of the bivalve. I like that. Could call it call it cherry stone. Cherry stone. Oh shit. Guarded by a kraken. Yeah, it seems like a logistical nightmare keeping a kraken fed. Gotta buy a platoon of elite shark riding guards. I've used shark riding enemies before, and they're pretty cool. I used them quite recently in one of my home games. They're very fun. The community service. Honestly, I think yeah, that's really cool. I really like Salus. Salus is fun. Yeah, that leaves us with a couple more segments to go. I do also write stats for all these characters, but I'm gonna do that in my own time, most likely this evening. But yeah, first I need to write some quest prompts and some notes from Angela. And Angela's notes are like the most fun thing to write. In the book, like at all. They're super fun. And stretching. Right. That sounds all Hydra cultists. just a town. Just makes it seem a little bit more serious, Obviously, people's lives being at risk is bad, but ultimately, if there's, 300 people's lives at risk or 3,000, that's a, it is worse. And it also much further, for a group of cultists to be a threat to 3,000 people, that means there's a lot of them. Whereas realistically, you would only need like 20 dudes to be a threat to like 300 people, because you can safely wipe out a minimum of half of any given population as being incapable of fighting, because they're either children or above like 50 years old, upon which they probably shouldn't be. And that wipes out, probably close to half of any given population. I think quest prompts for Maia is actively going to be really difficult. That's cool. Ooh, I know. It works. We need 2 more. Also, I'll make this number 3. This is definitely number 6, the most extreme one. They aren't sorted by extreme levels at all, but I figured it made sense to put that one there. Oh, my head. God, Jesus. And it's fucking pounding. It's horrible. Or it's whenever I move it in a certain way, I get like horrible, like sickening sensation. It's really unpleasant. I'll probably take Uropog off of old Phil Swift's head here. Sorry, Uropog. There we go. Phil Swift's back now. I sawed this boat in half and repaired it using only flex tape. Okay. Not sure what to do with the quest prompts. I'll come back to this. I'll come back to them. I don't want to force myself into them, you know. No. No, I'm not going to have her break the fourth wall and reference Superman, because I don't want to do that. Or Anastasia, for that matter. I'm trying to think of other stories, but those are the only two that come to mind where it's like, we're going to send our child away from this place because it's bad now, where it was not before. The only ones that come to mind are Anastasia and also Superman. I guess by proxy also Megamind, but that's kind of the point of Megamind, is that he has the exact same backstory as Superman. And that's like literally the point. And all of the other Superman derivatives where they have the same backstory, because that is the point. Whatever. I'm writing the word through, but it looks wrong. No, I guess I'm just an idiot, because this looked wrong. I kind of like that. It's kind of fun. It's very stupid, but I do like it. Right, he's come up with these last two quest prompts. What the fuck is even happening? Oh, hang on, I have one. Need one more. I'm holding up two fingers, but it's the one finger on each hand, so still one, I promise. I'm very out of it. My head hurts a lot. Not sure. powerful but tyrannical ruler and is once again on the run. It's not super interesting, but I think it's okay. So yeah, I thought I was like super done like 50 minutes ago, but that's when I was like, you know what, let's write a city, so I did that. I think it was like the fleshing out that the entry needed, and now I'm very happy with it. I think I'm gonna get to writing her stats probably tonight, assuming I feel a bit better. And yeah, so I'm happy with how that's turned out. I'm right. I think I'll probably sort of sign off there actually, because I want to like go and try and relax. Probably not going to raid anybody just for the sake of simplicity. I'm just gonna sign off. Thanks, folks who have stuck about or popped in or whatever. That's cool. It's always cool. I'll be back tomorrow and play some Pokemon because I think I just beat Winona. Yeah, I did. I just beat Winona. And I'm on to like too much Waterland now, which is going to be, honestly, kind of a pain in the ass, but it's fine. We'll deal with that when we get there. But either way, I will hopefully see folks tomorrow. Hope folks enjoy themselves. I'll see you around.